Welcome to our learning to cook pizza journey, and I just want to do an update on my dough that I use for the pizza ovens because I haven't done a video for a while on my new recipe. It hasn't changed that much, but there is a little bit of a difference. So now I'm using 500 grams of blue CAPUTO 00 flour, and I also don't use the Kenwood at all anymore. I'm just using a bread maker to make the dough. So I'm going to just show you today what my process is. Hope you find it useful or helpful. I start off with my 500 grams of flour. Just spooning it in because I put it in a really ridiculously tiny pot, so it's all just going to go everywhere. If I don't know why I did that. Never mind. Gonna put that in the bread maker now. I use this yeast, Allinson's Easy Bake yeast. It's dried yeast. I got it in a pot. I keep it in the fridge between uses, so it's always cold. I want about 2 grams of yeast. Done. I'm now going to add the 150 grams of water to the yeast. The smell, you can smell it already working with the water. So I've done it 152, maybe it's gone up to 153. So I'm going to stir that in, make sure it's all dissolved. Ooh, my eardrums. Oh, I'm going to pour this into the flour. Simple as that. Now it's time to do the salt. In the same bowl, I'm going to pour in 9 grams of table salt. Oh gosh, gone over. Remove a pinch. So it's still 10. Okay. Oh, 9. It was like fluctuating between the two. Okay, 9. It doesn't matter, it's 9 or 10, it's like in between there. So I'm now going to add 150 grams of room temperature water to the salt. So that'll be 159 hopefully by the time I've finished. Right, 160, that's fine. I'm going to mix that in until it's all dissolved. It's really important that the salt is dissolved for my pizza dough recipe because salt doesn't cook. So when you pour the granules in without dissolving them, they just stay as granules in your pizza dough. They never melt. So the only way to get them to sort of merge nicely with your flour is to dissolve them before you cook it. Put that in now, it's all nice and dissolved. What I try to do here is I don't want to get them mixed up. I'm gonna just cover the yeast with the flour, and then I'll pour this into the corner here. And then I quickly mix it all together with a spoon to get all of the mixture together. you end up with that jumbled mess. And I select the options for my pizza. 45 minutes. Open the lid to show you a bit of the process. Dough is done. So the next stage of this is to get the pizza dough into the box for proofing. So that's the state of my bread maker, and here's the dough. I love the way the bread maker makes this dough. It's a lovely white colour and the texture of it is just, I don't think there's ever a time that this bread maker's let me down with the dough. So I would highly recommend using one if you have one. I'm going to now put the lid on. There's nothing fancy about this process for me. I don't oil it, I don't put anything special on it. I just put it in a plastic container. So you can see there's loads of lovely bubbles in there. And I'm into the fridge proof before the room proof at the moment. It seems to come out really well. Yeah. And this is ready for either using straight away. You can just ball it up and use it straight away on your pizza. Or you can just ball it up and then put it in a baker's tray with a lid, which I'll do now just to show you. I very rarely do this. I do this more so when I've got time, and I've never really got time, so I just ball it up straight from the dough here. It's about 200 grams, so I'll just put that in. One dough ball in, that one in. 205, it's about 200 dough ball. Sticky. Like 160 dough ball. So I'll be cooking with these later in about an hour or two. Just leave them with a lid on now. And my baker's box. I'm going to put this somewhere warm because it's quite cold today. The remains of my dough box. Dough ball ready for pizza.